Thank you for tuning in to the Keeping It Real with KC podcast, a no judgment zone podcast that covers lifestyle, entertainment, news, and sports. Even though KC doesn't watch sports, but these are minor details. By the way, he reads tarot cards too. Yes, I really mean it. He reads tarot cards too. And now, the host you've tuned in for, KC Phoenix.
Welcome to the Keeping It Real with KC podcast. I, of course, am your host, KC Phoenix. And yeah, I wasn't even planning on doing this episode, to be honest. My goal was to do a Lucky Numbers Today in a news episode. However, when I walked in the room, I was near my cards and I was like, you know what? Something is telling me I need to do this. So here I am. So apparently someone needs to hear it with this quick 3 today. And the energy that I picked up during the pre-shuffle was kind of interesting. I'm going to use 2 decks. This one is a daily healing deck. It's just some sayings that, you know, more for encouragement, for enlightenment and things like that. Those who are watching the video on Spotify, you can see me holding it up right now. Daily healing. So I'm using this one. And then I went old school today. I'm using the traditional Rider Tarot deck is what I'm using today for the tarot portion of this. Now, before I go any further, KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. Okay, so energy that I was picking up. And by the way, I hear music outside. Also, you might hear my little space heater. It's cold today and I don't turn on my, my central heat and air. I always use my little space heater. That's just me. I have my little ways about me. So yeah. So you might hear that in the background. And then also the person who starts up their truck, probably in about 5 to 10 minutes, you may hear that in the background. But regardless, the show is going on. So yeah. But the energy I was picking up was, I felt like even though family cards did not come out during the pre-shuffle, I still felt this was a family situation when I was doing the pre-shuffle and going by the energy. And I feel that somebody is tired of carrying the burdens of others. Someone may be in like a position, like I guess maybe they're the matriarch of the family or the patriarch of the family, like they're the go-to person. I remember back a while ago, I did a reading for Gemini. It was, I think in June of this year, that reading happened with Gemini. I think it was a summer reading. And one thing that came up during that reading was that Gemini was the go-to in that reading. Like anytime there was something wrong, it's like, oh, let me call Gemini type situation. And I'm not saying that you're a Gemini. I'm just, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it's not your story, don't try to make it fit. I'm saying that the energy I was picking up is that someone is the go-to. And I feel like it's a family situation is what I feel that it is. And you feel overextended. You're like, oh my gosh, if one more person calls me or if one more person shows up at my doorstep or whatever, then you're just gonna lose it because you're tired, you're mentally exhausted from the situations that have been thrown at you, because you're like, is there anybody else in the family that can handle this stuff? And I get it. I get it more than you know. So, yeah. But something is telling me to tell you that it is not about to be forever. It's not going to last always. It's going to be, I feel like there may be one or two more situations that may come up, but after that, you will eventually have you'll have some breathing room, is what you will have. You will be able to relax. I also believe that eventually you will speak up to and say, hey, can you kind of give me a break? Just a little bit of a rest. Are you able to do that? And that will also help with the situation. But whether you say anything or not, I do feel that you will receive some sort of break. Like there's a break coming in regardless, whether you say anything or not. So yeah, let me go ahead and I'm going to take some from the Daily Healing right quick and see what these cards say. But as I said before, this is for the collective. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it's not your story, don't try to make it fit. May I have the energy for the collective for Monday, December the 20th. May I have the energy for the collective for Monday, December 20th. And I'm going to do a quick shuffle on these. May I have the energy for the collective for Monday, December 20th. May I have a few cards for the collective? What are the messages the collective needs to hear? Thank you. May I have some more cards, please? Thank you. May I have some more cards, please? What is something... Woo! Now, those just flew. Something's telling me to take these two. And I'm going to take them. All right. And as I'm cleaning up the cards, I'm checking to see if there's any other ones I need to take. Something's telling me to take this one too. So I'm going to take that one as well. And this one. Wow. Okay, yeah, those were definitely supposed to be taken. All right. So we have some cards. How many do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. All right, so listen carefully to my podcast listeners for the cards. The first card says, in the moment, if you can, remove your judgment and criticism and truly listen to someone. You will empower them. All right. The next card says, take 5 or more minutes to concentrate on a divine feeling or a higher thought, doing your best to block out all other distractions. Why? I told you something told me to take this card. This was one of the ones that I picked up. And I was like, something told me to take this card. Doesn't this match with what I was talking about earlier with the pre-shuffle energy? Like you're feeling the family pulling you, trying to have you carry their burdens and all this other stuff. I'm going to read this one again. Take 5 or more minutes to concentrate on a divine feeling or a higher thought, doing your best to block out all other distractions. Wow. I'm loving it. This one says, the third card says, distinguish the importance of your inner spiritual work from outer success. The fourth card says, see yourself as you would see a friend. Be objective about it. The fifth card says, seek to enlarge your appreciation of the beauty of nature, animals, and humans. Okay, some of you might need to get outside. And then the final card, which is the sixth card, says, begin to see yourself as a spiritual being having an earthly experience of growth and transformation. All right, so those are the 6 cards. Now I'm about to take 3 tarot cards. May I have the energy for the collective for Monday, December 20th. I was about to say December 25th. Maybe something's going on Christmas, because I was literally about to say December 25th. It was on my mind. So, give me a second, because I'm trying to piece something together. Huh. Okay. Interesting. I'm hearing a lot of things. First of all, somebody might be a Capricorn. Someone's birthday might be near Christmas, is what I'm picking up, or on Christmas, because we do have Christmas babies too. But I feel like it's near Christmas. Someone might be surprised if you're one of the people, and again, take what, this is for the collective, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you're one of the people who's feeling kind of burdened, and your family's been running you low with carrying all of their burdens and doing stuff, and your birthday just so happens to be near Christmas, don't be surprised if they do a surprise party or something showing they appreciate you. Don't be surprised. Like, if your birthday's the 23rd or the 24th or the 26th or whatever, and they may just choose to celebrate, like do the party on, because that's when the family's going to be together, like all the family's going to be together anyway. And also something told me to say too, if your birthday is right before Christmas, like the 23rd or the 24th, and you don't receive much for Christmas, don't be surprised if they do it on Christmas and then they tell you, it's like, well, the reason we didn't do that much for your birthday is because we wanted to make sure all the family was together so we could all celebrate you at once. We just wanted to put it all together. So yeah, I could see that happening too as well. I feel like there's something significant, and if it's not a birthday, I feel like there's going to be something significant involving Christmas for you. Maybe some type of appreciation, or maybe you'll see things in a different light. Maybe you will wear the crown that's been given to you, because, and what I mean by that is that going back when I was saying maybe you're the matriarch or the patriarch of the family, and you sort of didn't see yourself as that, but maybe around Christmas you have this epiphany when you're surrounded by all of your family. And then it finally dawns on you, where it's like, wow, I'm the one that leads this family. I'm the one whose opinion, whose voice carries weight in the family. If I say something, they will listen. So maybe there may be a eureka moment around Christmas in regards to that. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But I honestly feel like there's something about Christmas. Go figure. But may I have the energy for the collective for Monday, December 20th? Yeah, something's going to change. Because as soon as I split the deck, the death card, some of you may be a Scorpio too, or dealing with a Scorpio. But the death card is not what people think in the tarot deck. It's rarely actually death. I know people are like, oh my God, the death. No. Not like that. It's more of a transformation card. It's about removing the things that no longer serve you, and it's about change. That's all it is. And remember when I was saying earlier, I honestly feel like something is going to change regardless, whether you say something or not. If you've been carrying the burdens of other people, this is another confirmation that something's going to change. There's some type of change coming. If it's not related to what I was talking about as in carrying burdens, it's related to a change with something else. So yeah, but something's going to change. All right, let me split this in 3. I want to see what's at the bottom of the deck now. Yeah. Some of you might just be taking a step back and resting in doing that. So that may be going on too as well. And I know some people are like, KC, you just pulled the 4 swords and the death card. It's showing a coffin-like state. You're telling me this isn't death? I'm not really getting that at all. There could be, but I honestly feel like there's going to be a change. Now, there could be a change if there's a transition and it sort of wakes people up like, oh, maybe we shouldn't depend on this person that much anymore. Or there could be a change if there's a transition where they depended on someone who was the matriarch or the patriarch and now is falling to you. That could be it. I'm not diving into that energy. I'm not going to say it doesn't exist, but I'm not diving into it because I'm not there. So, yeah. All right. You know what? Temperance right at the bottom as soon as I started. And the 6 of Wands, victory, right under Temperance. So, there's going to be some type of recognition. I see someone, this is going back to what I was saying before about the 25th. I honestly feel like someone is going to be, the people are going to show you that they appreciate what you do. And like I said, I was picking up family, could be at a job, could be somewhere else, but my spidey sense is on family. I can't help the energy I pick up. I feel like this is a family matter. So, and I honestly feel this is going to be something related to family. May I have 3 cards, please? Thank you. There it is again. 6 of Pentacles. Equal give and take is what it is. Giving to charity. And you know what? This was the card that came out during the pre-shuffle. Also, 6 of Pentacles can be about sudden wealth and cash infusion. But one thing I learned about the 6 of Pentacles, I learned it actually a few days ago through one of my other tarot decks. I bought this new tarot deck. It's the Runic tarot deck, which it is awesome. It's so beautiful. And the 6 of Pentacles in the Runic tarot deck, they're shields, like because they're Vikings and stuff like that. And it has 6 men with their shields, is what it was. And the energy that I picked up was not just equal give and take, but rising to the occasion. That's something I took away from that image. Rising to the occasion to do what's right and be charitable and give to others when you have the ability to give. And also to protect others when you have the ability to protect. That's one thing I picked up. 2, with the 6 of Pentacles. So there could be that going on as well, where some people may be rising up. Someone in your family might actually be stepping into their greatness, where the burden is no longer on you. But also, this could be you rising up and just going back to what I was saying earlier, like, you know what? I'm just going to wear the crown. It is what it is. I'm the matriarch or I'm the patriarch of the family. It is what it is. Yes, I'm tired of carrying everyone else's burdens, but it is what it is. And you may do that. But honestly, like I said before, I honestly feel that there's going to be a change where something just said to me, for those of you who are dealing with the embracing of your role in the family, once you embrace it, they won't come to you as much anymore, which is weird. Go figure. So, but the messages are the messages. But also, it's about equal give and take. Remember what I said too, is that some of you may say something. Some of you may say, I need for you guys to step up. I'm just one person. I can't do it all by myself. That may go on too. And the world is at the bottom of the deck. I just caught that. I was about to start shuffling again for another card. Something is closing out. Remember, the death card happened too. But also don't forget, world card is also about recognition. It's not just about closing out a cycle. It's about recognition too. Like I said, the carrying of the burdens, regardless of what the situation is going to come to an end. It's coming to an end in some type of way. There are going to be other things happening around you where you're not going to be carrying the burden anymore. I honestly see that. Whoa. Okay. 9 of Pentacles came out. This is independence. Right there. 9 of Pentacles is also pre-Empress energy. This is, and with these Pentacles, money too. With the 6 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles, now don't get me wrong too, because with this type of energy, someone may be receiving some type of inheritance as well. Because 6 of Pentacles can be unexpected cash coming in. And when that unexpected cash comes in, that puts you in the 9 of Pentacles energy. Maybe you were in a situation where you were forced to carry someone else's burdens. And again, doesn't have to be family. I just feel that it's family. But you were forced to carry someone else's burdens, whether it's with family, whether it's with job, whether it's in a relationship with friends or lovers or whatever. And something happens to tilt the whole dynamic where things balance out due to whatever resources the universe sends to you. Because don't forget, Pentacles are about the 3D. It can be about home, it can be about money, it can be about job, it can be about whatever. It's about stuff in the 3D world. So the universe sends you the resources to balance things out. When those resources come in unexpectedly, 6 of Pentacles, it puts you in a 9 of Pentacles energy, where you're able to stand on your own. But also don't forget what I said earlier for some of you with the family situation. 9 of Pentacles is pre-Empress energy. This is where you're wearing your crown. Some of you may be elevated and you have to take on the position of matriarch because the family looks to you. They see you as this, because 9 of Pentacles is abundance. It's 1 shy of the 10. They see you as this abundant person, as this stable person, as this level-headed person, as this nurturing person. You see she's in the garden here. I mean, well, for those who are listening, you can't see it. But for those who are watching, you see she's in the garden as well. Because she's able to nurture her garden. She's a nurturer. Pentacles is earth energy. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. And they see that you're able to nurture things. They see that you're stable because Pentacles, earth energy, is a stable energy. It's a consistent energy. So keep that in mind too. May I have one more card, please? These cards do not want to go back in, and this is way too many. The Six of Swords is the one on the top that doesn't want to go back in. Okay, there we go. I guess apparently somebody wanted to make the message clear. With the Six of Swords, it was one of the cards with a whole bunch of others, but that was the one on top that didn't want to go back in. That's air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I was about to say Virgo. Maybe some of you are dealing with the Virgo because clearly a Virgo is not an air sign. But Virgo was on my mind while I was saying that. But with Six of Swords, that's moving away from a situation. Again, that is a transition. That's mind over heart. Some of you might be moving away from something, is what you may be doing in this period. Remember when I was telling you, a change is coming. This has been confirmed 3 times now. 3 times it's been confirmed. The Death card, the World, and now the Six of Swords. All of those are transitional cards. Six of Swords, and actually in 2 of them are travel cards. So there may be some traveling involved because the World card is a travel card and Six of Swords is a travel card. Some of you may be doing some traveling too. May I have one more card, please? Because I'm not taking the Six of Swords. Ace of Pentacles acted like it wanted to come out, but didn't. I'm not taking the Six of Swords because it didn't fall out. I'm taking the card that falls out. Even though I want it to be seen. Clearly. May I have one more card, please? That the collective needs to hear. May I have one more card, please? 2 cards? Okay. What's really going on? What? You cannot make this stuff up. When I tell you, you cannot make this. You see these cards? Didn't these cards? I'm telling you. I am telling you. I'm telling you. Six of Wands showed up again. Remember when I was telling you about recognition and stuff? And then the Temperance card as well. Both these cards showed up at the beginning. They came out together. Something is going to balance out. Temperance is about balancing. Temperance is about moderation. Six of Wands is about recognition. I'm going back to the Christmas thing. And if you look on the Six of Wands, hold on, wrong thing. It's this camera, every time I look at it, it's always reversed. And I have to get used to that. But anyways, if you look at the Six of Wands, look on the top of his wand. Doesn't that look like a Christmas wreath? Does that not look like a Christmas wreath? Something is going on with Christmas. I told you, I said it at the beginning. I'm saying it again. And then on top of that, thank you. That just hit me too. This is Sagittarius energy. And yes, we're already transitioning in the Capricorn, which the end of December is Capricorn, but the month of December is Sagittarius. And don't forget, Wands is fire energy. So Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. So we have double fire here because Temperance is Sagittarius and then Wands energy. Some of you may be dealing with the Sagittarius or some of you may be a Sagittarius. There's some type of recognition. And again, I feel like this is family. I just do. Doesn't have to be. This could be at the job. Maybe they're going to surprise you and say, oh, you've been doing such a great job and you felt like you were doing everyone else's job for them or something else. Either you felt that your friends weren't appreciating you or whatever. Because you've been carrying all of these people's burdens. But as I said before, it's coming to an end. It's coming to an end. And there, you're going to be recognized for it. Something just said to me, that for some of you, you've been very selfless in how you have approached things. And I'm telling you, it's one of those things where you okay, let me get my words together here. It's one of those things where you felt like all of your sacrifice. I'm looking at the bottom of the deck here. And Queen of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. And while I was looking at her, I was thinking about sacrifice. Because Queen of Swords, she's been hurt in the past. And she's sacrificed in the past. And Swords energy, again, is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. But for some of you, all of your sacrifice, you were reaching a point where you thought it's in vain. And that no one was seeing the good work. And something is saying to me to tell you, for some of you, that you didn't even care whether your good work was seen. That wasn't your thing. That wasn't your beef. You actually enjoyed helping others. What you didn't enjoy was people taking you for granted. That was your beef. That was your issue. It wasn't helping others. You don't mind helping others. It was the being taken for granted. And I honestly believe that on the carrying other people's burdens, it would not have taken its toll on you as much as it has if some people, and I honestly feel like it's family, had not taken you for granted. That they had not taken your kindness for weakness. But the universe is saying, through the energy and the cards, that something is changing and that recognition is happening. With again, the World card is a recognition card, and the Six of Wands is a recognition card as well. Transition is happening. The Death card is a transition card. The World card is a transition card. The Six of Swords is a transition card. It's happening. The Six of Pentacles could be considered a transition card in the sense of if something unexpected inheritance, unexpected income, an unexpected cash infusion, unexpected resources happen. With this unexpected, this happening, you'll have the resources that will bring you peace of mind. But I really feel that there's going to be recognition and carrying the burdens of others. There's finally going to be balance and moderation with temperance. It's finally going to balance out. It's going to even out. You're going to get back grounded again. You're not going to have, some of you may have had sleepless nights as well, because so much was thrown upon you. So for those that this message is resonating with, where you're tired of carrying the burdens of others, just know you will receive your flowers. There will be recognition. And if it isn't through family, then it's going to be through the universe, is what it's going to be. If it's not through family, it's going to be through the universe, is what I'm picking up. Where if the family doesn't acknowledge you and acknowledge how much you have done, then the universe will do it instead. And certain things will happen. Six of Pentacles. That lift your resources. Because you're the type of person the universe wants to have more resources. You're the type of person that the universe feels would be a good steward of the garden. 9 of Pentacles. In the garden being the world, humanity. You're the type of person the universe feels deserves recognition. 6 of Wands. And like I said, I can't stop looking at that wreath. Don't be surprised if something interesting happens on Christmas. All right? KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. Until next time, be blessed.